Subscribe for Reddit's controversial opinions. Bad Guy by Billie Eilish didn't deserve Track of the Year. In my opinion, it's an easily producible, bland, basic, low-effort track that when compared to the other songs that were nominated for Best Track at the Emmys got put to shame by the level of talent, production, and creativity put into them. By this I mean the track could have been produced by literally anyone. The track in no way showcases or does justice to Eilish's vocals, while many of her other tracks have done that unastonishingly well by comparison. It mostly consists of the bass, the melody on the piano, and the vocals, with what I can only describe as a distorted fan effect put over them. It follows a simple melody, a mind-numbingly bland bass line, and vocals so thrown in that they're beyond human comprehension. However, the spelling worst part of this is that it won the Emmy from iconic and extraordinarily well-composed tracks such as Old Town Road by Lil Nas X and Somebody You Loved by Lewis Capaldi. These deep and meaningful tracks are spat on by a jingle that literally anyone could have produced as long as they had a free trial of FL Studio. Low-effort tracks do not deserve to be awarded. Thank you. To be honest, it just felt like a music video that some high school student made as a project for class and then got a score of around 60%. Must have been a shitty year in music because I don't think any of the winners deserved it. The Grammys are shit. Horrible, terrible diarrhea shit. I'll do ya one better. The Grammys is an absolute joke and is little more than a popularity contest. You don't see musical geniuses like Philip Glass or Sons of Kemet get any nominations for Song of the Year or Artist of the Year. Just whatever is the most popular. Not that I hate popular music, because I certainly don't. I do enjoy Lizzo, Billie Eilish, Iggy Azalea, etc. But none of those artists deserve to be recognized as the greatest anything. They're the musical equivalent of fast food. Giving awards to fast food places while ignoring actually good 5-star restaurants is an insult to good taste, and it's what the Grammys do every year. I stopped paying attention to that farce of an award ceremony years ago. Grammy, not an Emmy. Oh look, the old anyone could produce it argument. And yet they didn't. Edit. Please note that I am not a huge fan of the song myself. I am just willing to acknowledge its popularity and cultural impact, and I'm tired of the unoriginal argument that anyone could have made this. I disagree and think all the reasons you don't like the song are hollow insults that can blindly be tacked onto any song you don't like. Its terms are so loose and subjective that it's barely a critique. Also, calling Old Town Road extraordinary in a post where you call Bad Guy a commercial jingle makes me want to eat a silverware set. Song complexity does not determine how good a song is. Doesn't matter how simple or complex a beat is. If it's good, it's good. It's just a matter of who can think of it first and partner it well with a talented artist. In this case, Billie's brother made a dope beat and his sister just happens to be amazing. It's not low effort. It's a good song. And people like it? Edit. I can't take this post seriously because you said Old Town Road was a deep and meaningful track. You lost your credibility after saying that. Honestly, I love her music, but had listened to that song when she first came out with it and thought it was meh. Then it just got popular out of nowhere. I don't think it's bad, but definitely not her best. I agree. Old Town Road was definitely the more popular song for the year. It became a cultural phenomenon for a while. You guys really care too much about anything you don't care about. Anyone could make this, then why didn't you? It's not that good of a song, I'll give you that, but damn is it catchy and is interesting. I personally can't say if another song that was nominated deserved it more, but the reasonings you put up are weak. The minute you realize that mainstream music is all a packaged product and not actually the art, you'll rest easier. The reality is the music industry latches onto these up-and-comers that have a gimmick and boost them. Look at Lorde. 3 or 4 years ago she was the next big thing. Now, not much. Billie Eilish is pretty much the same. Honestly, her music isn't terrible. But it's not really innovative either. Music is geared towards teenagers mostly. They can be sold to easier. Kids want to be told that they're living in a counterculture pushing against the man, when they're literally being sold shit by corporations. I'm not even anti-corporation. But if you think the Grammys are an accurate description of modern musical art, you may need to reassess things. Anyone can make it? How come no one did but her then? Old Town Road is deep and meaningful? You're hilarious lol. My life is a movie, bull riding and boobies. Whoa, I am now enlightened. Low effort tracks do not deserve to be awarded. When it's good music it qualifies, and Bad Guy definitely qualifies. The beat is insanely good. The text is ready deep for a modern pop song. This coming from someone who listens to metal and rock, but Bad Guy was one of my top 3 songs on Spotify. Edit, I just listened to Old Town Road. That's probably something you like when you listen to R&B and rap, but for everyone who doesn't, it's not really an outstanding song. A great song makes you dance and sing. Another Billie Eilish bad thread. Yikes. Bruh, did you literally just call Old Town Road deep and meaningful? I think you have it backwards. The Grammys don't have nearly enough merit for us to care whether some random pop star did or didn't deserve one. Bad Guy is an objectively terrible song. Sleepy mumble lyrics set to a weak drum machine track is not record of the year material. It's a huge insult to the endless amount of far more creative and technically impressive music. I'd never even heard of the performer H.E.R. before last night, but her on-stage performance blew me away. Then seeing all the big awards go Eilish and H.E.R. totally shut out was just baffling. And yet nobody did. It's a solid pop song, hook after hook to a catchy beat. Honestly, my single should have won. Deleted. I just don't get how this subreddit work. I come here for unpopular opinion, but all the upvote posts are just opinion. Not unpopular opinion, just opinions. Billie Eilish doesn't do it for me either. At her age she's probably manufactured pop with an itch. No thanks, the Grammys are 100% bullshit. There is no way one artist/group etc. can be the best at everything, but every year one album wins like 7 awards, then you never see them in the Grammys again. Mate, Billie Eilish is overrated because the real talent is Phineas, her brother, who writes and produces the music, and there's no way around it. The production of Billie's song are excellent. That's the only reason she is where she is, because of her brother. She's a decent lyricist, and a good vocalist, but good vocalists aren't rare. I can see why the song as a whole won, just for the production. The entire album is produced brilliantly. To say literally anyone could produce this is just wrong, man. There's a reason you don't see anyone else doing it. It's much better than shit like Old Town Road. I can't believe you cited that as a deep and meaningful track. I like the song, but geez, deep and meaningful? And Capaldi's hit is brilliant, but from a production perspective, it isn't technical at all. Very stripped back and simple, and it works that way. I would have picked a completely different track of the year, but it wouldn't be mainstream, and these tracks are always mainstream. P.S. Here's some of those deep and meaningful lyrics from Old Town Road you were talking about. My life is a movie. Bull ridin' and boobies. Cowboy hat from Gucci. Wrangler on my booty.